So the tool that I chose to use is Edpuzzle, and I have never used it before, but in our discussions I had talked previously about wanting to try a flipped classroom, and I think that this could be a really good jumping off point for that. So what Edpuzzle is, as you can see, it takes a YouTube video that's already been created, or you could create your own. I personally like the already created, and you can add a little bit more content and bring a little bit more life to this YouTube video. So along the bottom here, you'll see that there are green question marks. That's any kind of content question or comment that I've added. And there are yellow audio buttons, and that is an audio note that I've used to either provide more information or clarify information that was given, just kind of make sure that the students are finding the information that I need them to know. So I'll start from the beginning. We'll play a little bit at a time here. We don't need to watch the whole thing, but just to see what exactly Edpuzzle can do.
Occasionally have weapons and protective gear that is based on archaeological finds, but a lot of the time the filmmakers get creative and equip the actors with novelty items.
So this presentation is on gladiators. My Latin ones are diving into types of gladiators and the panem et circenses, the bread and games. So you heard him say that the theater provides novelty items. So the first question here was, most theatrical representations of gladiators are correctly portrayed. I chose false, 100 out of 100. Gives them the correct answer, immediate feedback. If they didn't get it, they can rewatch it with the rewatch button right over here. They cannot continue on until they've gotten the question correct.
The historical variety in gladiator types may give the impression that the choice of armor was decided at random.
I'm going to go ahead and speed along through here, otherwise we're watching the whole video. And you'll notice that as I did that, I was blocked because they don't want students skipping ahead to just answer the questions without watching the video.
The majority of gladiators on Imperial Roman mosaics, funerary reliefs, graffiti, oil lamps, etc. are depicted as one of only a handful of types. This is especially true if they are not fighting animals, but other human beings. Of course, there are far more types than this, but for one-on-one combat, these were the 7 most popular types from the reign of Emperor Augustus onwards.
So you'll notice here, all I had them do was retype out the 4 common types of depicted gladiators, just to get a little memorization in. The Murmillo, the Secutor, the Provocator, and the Eques. I did make the note that the V is sometimes substituted for a W.
The first 4 types, the Murmillo, the Secutor, the Provocator, and the Eques, are equipped with weaponry similar to that of Roman soldiers.
So the next thing you're going to hear is an audio clip that is part of this video that I have personally added. Similar weaponry, but gladiators were not meant to look like Roman soldiers. Politicians believed it could create bad feeling between the public and the legionaries.
They all have a...
So that was just something that I needed the students to know. Although he did say in the video that they have similar weapons, it's important that they note why they shouldn't look like Roman legionaries. And that's a point that I would talk about later on in the lesson, once they finish the video. Again, can't go any further, because they want them to watch the whole thing.
Gladius, or short sword, just like soldiers. Shown here are 3 original gladi. These particular swords were probably used in the military, though. The first 3 also have a scutum, which is a semi-cylindrical shield of the type used by Roman infantry.
So you'll notice here, instead of a content question or a short answer that would be graded later, that there is just a comment. And what I use this for is to give them the spelling of the 2 things mentioned, the gladius and the scutum, along with another repeated definition. These are the 3 types of content you can add: the multiple choice, true, false, same thing, the short answer, and the comment. The audio notes, those are all the same, so I'm not going to continue to play through those. And then the other option that's not added here is an audio voiceover, so I could actually voice If I just had an instrumental part, for example, I could add my voice over that. This could really come in handy for screencasts of how to use different tools if you wanted to present a project of some kind to your class and show them how to use a tool without spending class time going over that. This would be really great for that. So I would definitely use Edpuzzle again. I would suggest it for anybody who is looking to take an content that's already been created and kind of make it their own. Definitely improves formative assessments, definitely makes the content a whole lot richer.